So these are the last of our oysters that we had gotten when we walked back to the saltwater lake behind our trailer. We've already had 3 good feeds of these, so this is our last one. I just washed these to get any of the sand off them. So then all you're going to need is oyster shucker and then a tray to lay these on. So this has rice and sea salt on it. So when you lay the oyster on these, it cushions it so it doesn't fall over, and then you lose all the liquid in that, because that's really good. You want to keep as much liquid as you can. So we're going to get started on shucking these. You're also going to want a towel because these are very sharp and you can cut yourself very easily. So just to hold on to these, it's a good idea to have. So let's get shucking. So if you've never shucked an oyster before, it's a little challenging. What you want to do is take your shucker, and you'll see here there's a little point. So you're going to get your shucker in there as best as you can, and then you're going to give it a little twist and you'll hear it pop, and then you're going to take this and separate this. Anyway, I'll show you how to do that. So just put your oyster in your tea towel to hold it, and there's that little groove that I was talking about. Push that in as far as you can, and then you just twist it and run your knife along the edge. You want to separate the muscle from the shell. There's the muscle where it's attached. And then just to make it easier to eat, you want to release that flesh from that muscle as well. Again, trying to keep as much of that liquid as you can. And just nestle it in there so it's nice and steady, so it won't tip over. Again, just be very careful when you're doing this, because this can slip and you can cut yourself. So just I am no means a pro at this. So you can eat these various ways. They're delicious raw. They're very salty, very fresh, delicious. You can deep fry these. We also do an appetizer, which if I have enough here, I'll show you how to do it. You cook some bacon, put a little tiny piece of bacon on your oyster, and then some mozzarella cheese, and just stick it under the broiler until the mozzarella cheese is melted. So good. So there they are, guys, all ready. Look how good those look. So you're still getting a raw oyster with this dish, just with a little bit of bacon and cheese. What couldn't be better? Seriously delicious.